Calling all movie buffs! It's that time of the year when we get to handpick the best of the best from the vast cornucopia of all of the original movies released by Netflix in 2022. If the coziest of your winter experiences involve a couch, a giant screen, and some munchies, you have come to the right place. Stick around for our best of the best countdown. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the channel. Kicking our countdown off with Hustle at number 10. Granted, sports dramas are not everyone's cup of tea, but there are few mortals on this planet who can resist the charms of Adam Sandler. If you are an NBA fan, then this is one film you should keep on your bucket list of must-watch movies. It does go without saying that there are plenty of films out there that feature the overcoming adversity to climb to success theme, but it's a foolproof formula. This flick's USP is a plot revolving around the symbiotic relationship between an NBA scout named Stanley Sugarman and the super talented street player Bo Cruz from Spain. The cast, featuring Adam Sandler and NBA players Juancho Hernangomez and Anthony Edwards, can't be termed too bad either. Moving on to The Good Nurse at number 9. Those with wobbly nerves can take a rain check on this crime. Eddie Redmayne's performance as a creep is par excellence, but it is definitely not for the faint-hearted. Jessica Chastain, in the role of Nurse Amy Lochran, makes a stomach-turning discovery about her colleague, Charlie Cullen, and puts her own life in peril to unmask this sinister serial killer. The seriously shocking part is, it's all based on a true story. Hopping on over to The Adam Project at number 8. Who says we've forgotten our sci-fi fans? And if it's sci-fi infused with a good dose of comedy, may we just say the results are pretty entertaining. Follow the time-traveling adventures of pilot Adam Reed from the 2050s, who's on a rescue mission. The mission, however, revolves around saving his wife from the clutches of death in the year 2018. Reed accidentally finds himself in the year 2022 and meets his chatty younger self at age 12. With a solid cast featuring Ryan Reynolds, Walker Scobell, Zoe Saldana, Mark Ruffalo, and Jennifer Garner, to name a few, this film will tickle your funny bone. Buckle up for this next adventure flick. We promise it will not disappoint. And now on the fast track, The Lost Bullet 2 at number 7. Lost Bullet 2. How does one sum that one up? In 3 words: bang, kapow, and kaboom. The movie is an all-out action drama, with all of these stereotypical elements to amp up that thrill quotient, such as breakneck driving speed, fistfights, and vehicles that keep blowing up. Super Mechanic Lino is out to find the people who took his brother's life, and will stop at nothing to nail those who committed the act. The rest is all an action junkie's dream come true, with back-to-back hardcore drama. It is not for everyone, but it definitely has its followers. Let's slide on over to The Stranger at number 6. True stories have an appeal that puts them in a league all of their own. This mystery movie revolves around the quest of Australian cop Mark Frame, played by Joel Edgerton. It's a gripping drama that will leave you on the edge of your seat. This thriller combines brilliant storytelling with plenty of suspense stirred in for good measure. The tension is palpable, as Frame cultivates a relationship with Henry Teague, played by Sean Harris. The plot revolves around the investigation of a child abuse case by Frame as he tries to elicit a confession from Teague. There is one catch. Both men have donned an identity to bond with the other that is not real. Frame is constantly on the verge of being busted through this dangerous liaison. This is one movie that you really need to get cracking on. Rolling in at number 5 is Love and Gelato. No list is complete without at least one ditzy, lighthearted fairy tale-esque rom-com. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Clearly, there is something about Italian gelato that has earned it a permanent spot as a significant feature of films set in Italy. Meet our protagonist Lena, who travels to the glamorous Rome at her dying mother's behest. It is in this romantic city that Lena receives her most potent life lessons on living and the art of loving. The movie leaves a sweet aftertaste with its uncomplicated approach and general romantic appeal. Grab yourself some hot cocoa, as this next thriller will leave your nerves cold. Foraying in at number 4 is The Wonder. What happens when you combine the quaint Irish countryside with drama and religion? The answer lies in this riveting psychological masterpiece with Florence Pugh at the helm. The thriller will leave you in mild discomfort as you dive into the facade that is the world of the miracle child and her holier-than-thou pious family. The child's claim to fame is that she is a survivor. But no, and here's the twist, her survival is no ordinary feat. She thrives solely on manna from heaven and does not require regular food like ordinary mortals. Your curiosity will certainly be piqued as you watch Florence Pugh take on the role of an English nurse who sets her eyes on cracking the secret code in this intriguing tale of mystery and deep dark secrets. Absolutely thriving at number 3 is Enola Holmes 2. Director Henry Bradbeer certainly matched its predecessor, Enola Holmes, released in 2020, and that is saying something, because sequels are at times such a downer. This sequel, however, does not disappoint. Enola Holmes puts her detective skills to good use by taking on her first ever case to trace a girl that went missing. Enola finds herself knee-deep in a conspiracy that she needs to be bailed out of with some assistance from her buddies, and of course her brother Sherlock, the master mystery solver. With Millie Bobby Brown as Enola and Henry Cavill as Sherlock, audiences follow Enola's trail from the seedy underbelly of London with its grimy factories to the swankiest of neighborhoods. If not anything else, it is fun to watch Enola come into her own as a detective, and getting her first reality check when offers to hire a female detective do not pour in. Catch Enola and her friends in action with this hit movie of 2022. Torpedoing its way into the countdown is Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery at number 2. Watch Daniel Craig, Kate Hudson, and Edward Norton in this thriller with comic elements. Think lavish, private, and luxurious locations, such as the opulent estate on a Greek island, where Benoit Blanc, played by Craig, stumbles into a not-so-typical whodunit. The detective, who is unparalleled in the world of solving mysteries, does not have an easy task on his hands this time. Yep, the hunt is on for the murderer. The site of action is a glamorous gathering of the creme de la creme of society who were invited by tech money magnate Miles Braun. The guest list is exhaustive and impressive, with the Connecticut governor in presence. It is a diverse mix of people from top scientists to models, from fashion designers to influencers. Watch acting at its very finest, as the movers and shakers of this mystery weave a complex plot with many twists and turns to deliver an entertainment product that does not fail to amaze, mystify, and excite. Kate Hudson is truly in her element, and so is Janelle Monáe. And landing with a bang at number 1 is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Bagging the top spot is the film that took home the 2023 Golden Globe Award for Best Animated Film. This brilliant visual masterpiece by Guillermo del Toro takes viewers back to the 1930s, when Italy was drowning under a wave of fascism. Del Toro's adaptation of the classic tale shines the light on the story from a different angle, and tries to dive into some of the darker themes associated with the plot. This enchanted adventure is like no other, and promises a Pinocchio foray into the fantasy world, highlighting yet again that love triumphs all. The cast behind the animated characters also boasts acting heavyweights like Ewan McGregor, Tilda Swinton, Cate Blanchett, and Gregory Mann as the voice of Pinocchio. The film portrays the murky realities of the era with aplomb, and the perceptions of the rural people in the tiny village in Italy with regard to Pinocchio. An absolute must-watch. And that's a wrap. Other films that deserve an honorable mention include Bardo, White Noise, The Gray Man, and Luckiest Girl Alive. What are you waiting for? If you're planning a binge-watching spree, this is as good a time as any to get started. Comment down below on your favorite movies. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.